Hey, Shal! It's your girl, Peace Beverly, and welcome back to my podcast, Peace Haven Pod. And here it's all about matters concerning wellness mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. You know, in this generation and era of ours, the suicide rate is so high, and most painful part is most of the people who are committing suicides are about just my age mates or even below my age in the teens and early 20s. And you know, we are the future, we are the leaders of tomorrow. And it's so painful why we give up so easily. And even to get to that point where we just think that dying, killing ourselves is the only resolution to solve things. And I have been having this burden in my heart, according to my experience of what I've gone through in life, my journey, my adventure or journey in life. I believe I have got something that could bring an impact to my generation. And this has been a burden in my heart for so long. And to be honest, I've been running away from it. But then, you know, if God has put something in you, no matter how much you run away, you'll never find fulfillment in other things that you do. You always find yourself just being drawn back to that. Because this is what gives me joy. That it's just realizing that I touched somebody's life, or my what I shared with somebody made a difference, or was an impact in their life, and also helped them in decision making. And God has blessed me with so much. And I believe my journey is not by any accident. It was God's purpose to bring me here where I am today. And soon enough, when I've reached that safe, actually 100% safe place, I'll share my life journey with you. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, to me it's interesting. Yeah, and it has its ups and downs. Yeah, I figured my life to happen in a kind of a different way, but God had his own purpose of how my life would go. And to be honest, there was a time I was very angry with God, and with how my life was unfolding. But later now, coming to realize that it was all for His glory and not my own will, but for His glory. Yes, and my burden is concerning our youths. Yeah, we are seeing like there's nothing at the like our troubles will just swallow us, and we will not overcome all of this. And just to get to that point of you deciding, ah, I think if I am not on I'm not on earth, then the earth would be a better place. But no, darling, guy, the earth needs you. There's a reason why God purposed for you to be a youth in this generation. And there's much of value that you have that you can give to this generation of ours. Yeah, so I want you to join me on this ride as we heal together, uh, unpack and unlearn the things that we have, and also create that safe place where we can be vulnerable without having the feeling of being judged or being taken like you're crazy or something like that. Yeah. Yes, because I was always looking for a safe place, to be honest. But I realized I was the only person who could create that safe place for me. Yeah, because and that is also found in my spiritual life with God. But also my spiritual life would be in a good place if emotionally I'm very weak and I'm suffering. Yeah, it will affect how I show up for God. So I had to look for ways on how I find a safe place for myself and learn and start learning some things, start being okay with who I am and with my strengths and weaknesses and accepting myself as I am. I'm not saying that I've reached the 100% mark, but for sure I'm getting there because I'm intentional of reaching there. Yes, so last time I promised we're gonna venture deeper into this term comparison because I know many of us do suffer from that. Also as youths of this era and this era of social media. And there's a president. It's not 100% written that it was him who came up with that quote, but what people say, what people think is that Roosevelt, yeah, the president, is the one who came with this quote that comparison What joy? Is it comparison? Yeah, comparison is the thief of joy. Yeah, and to be honest, that has been, and that was in the 1800s. So imagine the centuries that have until this era of ours, and it's still what? It's still working. Ama, uh-huh, it's still valid. That saying of his is still working up to now. Like comparison steals your joy away from you. Yeah, comparison always steals our joy, and I can give us a background story kidogo of my life. Yeah, because even me, I've been through that journey of comparison. It doesn't mean that at this point I don't compare myself to others, but I've reached a level where I have my limits. If I'm seeing it's getting to that level of envy and jealousy, I can put a limit to it.